Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our brand new boats. This is our 2026 Barletta Cabio 22U. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this Cabrio is finished off in gray moonstone. You'll also notice champagne, and it features the blackout package, so all of the aluminum rails have been blacked out. And for the interior, the primary color is Carmela tan. You'll also notice a more tan for all of the flooring. Now at the back, this is equipped with a Mercury 200 horsepower V6, definitely very powerful to get this boat up on plane. And you'll notice this optional ladder. The upper rungs are extra wide, making it very convenient for you to enter and exit, but it's also pet friendly, so that way you can bring your pets with you and it very easily collapses. You'll notice too, there's grab handles on both sides. There's this chain system, which also has the ski pylon up top. There's a flag holder. You do have a central gas fill up as well. You'll notice part of the JBL speaker in the back. There's also a hookup for the battery tender, and then you have your on-off switch. And when this backrest is raised up, you have a good bit of deck space to hang out with your friends and family. Now on board this Cabrio, UC stands for Ultra Lounger and Captain's Chair. So for this Ultra Lounger, we have a lot of different configurations. You'll notice right now, everything is completely flat, so you have a nice area to lounge out. With this backrest in the lowest position, you can open up this cushion, it's on a hinge, and you have more storage space to place in items. Now with this down, you can also lift up those back cushions and have rear-facing loungers. It's going to be nearly identical to this forward-facing lounger, just in the opposite direction, of course. You can also push this back to have a rear-facing bench, and with this in the back position, you can also lift up this. So now you have forward and rear-facing seating, and you can mix and match. You can have that backrest all the way in the lowest position, and you can have a rear-facing lounger on one side where you can see more storage, and then the forward-facing seat here. So definitely lots of ways to configure this. You'll also notice all the cup holders with ambient lighting. Now on this passenger side, you have even more configurations. So right now you have your basic forward-facing passenger seat. Now you have a rear lounger. You can go a step further and make this completely flat. With this flat, you can open up this cushion just like you did in back, where you have even more storage. And then you have a forward lounger by locking this in the upwards position. So really neat, just depending on what you'd like to do for the day. Now you'll notice too, on the side, we have what's called doggy dock view. This lower portion is transparent, makes it easier for the driver to see through, but your furry friends can also see through. And of course you can lock it in the open position as needed. Now in front of that, we have more storage, and you have this adjustable leg support. So that way you can place some items up under the shade. As you can see right now, you have a nice flat surface to place any additional items up top, and very quickly you can collapse everything. Now Barlettas come tri-tune. So they utilize this middle tri-tune for even more storage. You can place the boat cover, tubes, wakeboards, whatever items you have can be subfloor. Now you'll notice with the driver's seat, it is raised up a few inches to give you better visibility over your passengers. And it does swivel, recline, there's adjustable armrests. To my right, there's the ignition along with the power canopy, all of your throttle adjustments with your start. There's also wireless charging, the JBL head unit, and you have the Simrad screen where you can go through some vitals within the boat. You also have several toggles for all of your lighting. You have your bilge, horn, there's the interior lighting. Up top, you'll notice your speedometer, you have a tack, and a small LCD screen to go through some of the vitals. Now there's also an adjustable steering wheel, and then underneath is a locking glove box, so you can place in some items underneath as needed. Now working our way to the bow, you'll notice still within the driver helm, we have a cup holder, a dome light, and you can bring food and water for your furry friends. This is easily removable, so you can clean it, and they can have a great time as well. Now for the bow, we have a really nice design where there's also adjustable armrests. On this opposite side, you have the integrated wastebasket, and then the front cushions are all on hinges. These bins are lined in plastic, so it keeps them drier, very easy to clean. You can place in life jackets, smaller items like that up front. You'll notice the dual transparency for the bow door. So again, from the driver's seat, that makes it easier to see. And then last up, we have the standard power canopy. Now, when you're underway, the front leg supports will be locked in that down position. When you are ready to fold it down, you have the rear leg supports that you will pop out. And this is going to be beneficial for towing the boat, trailering it, or if you're out on the lake and you need to go under a low bridge. And with the push of a button, you can easily start to lower it, and of course use that same control to bring it back up when you're looking for a little bit more shade. And with the boot installed, you can see how nice and out of the way this is. You can also go a step further. There's another tab here, so you can lower this all the way down or raise it up to make it easier to walk underneath. Well, there's a look at one of our brand new 2026 Barletta Cabio models. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. We look forward to seeing you all out on the water.